What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Scoot Henderson. So I know my past couple recap videos, if you want to call them, about basketball players have been about college basketball players. I did the D3 one on Colin Gurley, who actually saw my video, and I had a little conversation with him on Instagram Live, so that was really cool. I also did one on Deuce Benjamin, who's a former Aggie, so that was really cool to do. I never played against him in high school, but we both graduated the same year, and there was definitely a chance we could have faced each other if our coaches would have scheduled the games aligned with each other, but that obviously didn't happen. I also did a video on one of my favorite D1 players that's not an Aggie, KJ Allen, who played at Portland State, and I'm from Portland, so it was really cool to do that video, and he actually saw that as well and told me it was a W vid, and he watched it. So it's really cool to make those videos and have those guys see it. I think making videos on guys that aren't as well known in college basketball, they definitely have more chance of seeing it. And thank you for helping those videos get a lot of views. I feel like this one will do well as well, hopefully. It's about NBA player Scoot Henderson. Not sure if he'll see it because he's more well known, has a lot more followers, but hopefully he has a chance to see it. And I'm going to do my best to make this video as great as it can be. Also, I'm going to throw in clips from the Blazers games that I went to towards the end of 2023. The Blazers played against the Spurs back-to-back, and the Blazers lost the first one, won the second one, and Scoot played very well in both, scoring 25 points in the first game, and then getting a double-double in the second game with 22 points and 11 assists. He also had 7 rebounds and a couple steals as well, so he almost had a triple-double. It was really fun to watch those games. I remember when I went to go watch them, I was kind of upset that Anthony Simon, Shane Sharp, and DeAndre Ayton weren't playing, but it was just good to see Scoot dominate and take over the team. Jeremy Grant and Malcolm Brogdon and other players, like Jabari Walker, Matisse Thybulle, they all played well, but Scoot's our future, so it was really great to see that. Scoot struggled to start the season. His shooting wasn't that great. He never had a problem getting his teammates involved. He averaged almost 6 assists a game, but it's just his shooting wasn't that great at the beginning of the year. It's pretty inefficient, and it was kind of inefficient throughout the year. But once it got midway through the season, he started shooting the ball a lot better, especially towards the end of the season when we had a lot of guys out. We were tanking and stuff. Not that great of a team. He was able to take over, and his confidence rose a lot. For the season, Scoot averaged 14 points, 5.4 assists, 3.1 rebounds, 0.8 steals. He only shot 33% from 3 and 39% from the field, which aren't great, but it was only his rookie season. I think that'll definitely improve. At the beginning of the year, he was literally only shooting, I think, about 2 for 24 from 3, so do the percentage, not that great. So he definitely improved that. And his field goal percentage obviously rose a lot too throughout the year. His role was somewhat inconsistent throughout the year. He played in 62 games. He had some injuries here and there, which sidelined him. He didn't play the last game just because it didn't really matter. We were already tanking, not doing that great. Only got 21 wins out of 82 games, obviously, so it wasn't great. But out of those 62 games, he started in 32 of them. There were stretches at the beginning of the season where it looked like he was doing better off the bench, and then there were moments where he looked better starting, and there was moments, we had so many injuries this year, and he was actually one of our more available players despite having some injuries himself. The biggest thing that got me excited was towards the end of the season, he upped his scoring a lot. I think with about a month left in the season, he was averaging about 12.5 points and 4.5 assists, and he upped his points by 1.5 points and upped his assists by 1 point, and his rebounds. He reminds me a lot of a Russell Westbrook type player. I'm not saying he's going to be Russell Westbrook, but I remember one time I was watching this Philly game when the Blazers won by about 30. The Philadelphia 76ers didn't have Embiid. That's a big reason why we were able to get the win. But Scoot had 22 points with 20 in the fourth quarter. In that fourth quarter, both teams kind of, put their scrubs in, but Scoot's not a scrub, obviously. So he was able just to dominate and took over. And I saw this one comment on one of the videos, and it was saying that he looked like prime Russell Westbrook, and he literally did. His athleticism's through the roof. I know the Blazers have Anthony Simons, and I think we can build a good team around him, but Scoot being our rookie point guard, he's going to be our new point guard with Dame out for these next couple years, hopefully. And hopefully Scoot can build a great career in Portland. He's going to be a guy that we rely on to do great things for us for the upcoming years. Another reason as to why Scoot might have been struggling to start the year is because of the pressure he had. With us trading Damian Lillard, we kind of looked at him to be our next starting point guard. And I think a lot of people expected him to be Damian Lillard out the bat, which obviously isn't going to happen because I love Scoot to death, but he's not Damian Lillard. He's nowhere near that yet. He can definitely, get us to that level maybe soon. But Damian Lillard is the greatest Portland Trailblazer ever and might be always the greatest Trailblazer ever. But Scoot definitely has the potential to get us to that point. One thing you can't deny, though, is Scoot's confidence. He had confidence in himself all season long. Despite getting out to a struggle to start the year, he still knew he was going to bounce back and do great things for the team. Damian Lillard is always going to be my favorite basketball player. Portland Trailblazer legend, best Blazer ever. He's always going to be my favorite player. But as of now on the Blazers, my favorite player is Scoot Henderson. Favorite player in the NBA is Dame, but favorite Blazer player is Scoot. I'm just excited to see his rise. And I feel like, time flies. So in about 5 years, it's going to come quick. And I feel like he's going to be one of the best point guards of the league for the near future. I think it's also notable to note that he led all rookies in assists per game. I know he was the first point guard drafted, so that kind of makes sense. But just how he was able to get his teammates involved, averaging about 5.5 assists in a game, was really good. Especially in the Blazers, we weren't that good of a team, obviously. I feel like if he was on a team like the Thunder, kind of like Chet Holmgren, another rookie who's the second best rookie behind Victor Wembanyama. He could probably average 7 to 8 assists. A lot of people might, call cap on that, but I mean, I think if you just watch the way Scoot plays, I feel like he could fit a better system. And I'm just hoping that the Blazers can build a team around him and that fits him well, unlike we did with Dame. And I'm hoping that Scoot can stay here and just have a great career overall and do a lot of great things with scoring, passing, and just getting his teammates involved and doing great things and bringing a championship to Portland in the near future. With all that being said, that's going to end the video. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video. I have a couple more videos planned down until the school year ends. Probably going to make another baseball video, kind of like a highlight video maybe, kind of like I did with the softball team. We'll kind of see how it goes. I want to, spotlight the baseball team winnings. I know that video I did, they did lose that game, and that video got 2,000 views. I want to do another video where they win, and that video will get a lot of views as well. They've been playing pretty well recently. They actually won 3 straight road games against Jacksonville State to win that series. So I'm excited to see how they can do this upcoming week. They have a game against UNM, our rival, and they actually beat them. I think they won. What was the score? I can't remember. I just remember they beat. I think it was 10-2. They beat them 10-2. We play them again on Tuesday, so I'm probably gonna try to make a video on that. Maybe if they win. I'm only gonna make it if they win. So stay tuned for that and for some more videos, vlogs, maybe more recaps, kind of like this on NBA players or college players, even high school players. Anything I think of or that comes to mind or anything you guys want to see, just let me know. And again, appreciate you guys for watching, and I'm out.